What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. This is Kate TV. I'm your host, Kate. This is my co-host, Peggy. Today, we're going to be watching, does anyone else feel like everything is fake now? And yes, I do. So here we go.
Well, guys, a few years ago, I was talking to a woman on Facebook, and we had never met, but we had messaged back and forth for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And we eventually decided to meet up and to go out on a date. And I agreed to pick her up at her house. She actually lived in apartments at the time. So I show up to pick her up, and I had to wait about 10 minutes in the parking lot before she came out. I messaged her, told her I was there, and she eventually came out. And I could see the door from where I was sitting at, and I knew which apartment she was in because she already told me the apartment number. And so I was watching the door for when she came out. And when she came out, I was like
Uh-oh. Catfish.
definitely taken aback because it didn't really look like the same woman. It was so much different than what the photographs that I saw was, and the things that she had sent showed. It was a whole lot of fake, altered photographs,
Mm.
photographs that were taken 10 years before, and probably had filters and everything else on those photographs that I'd seen. You could tell that it was probably the same girl or the same woman because she was in her 30s, I think, and probably late 30s. She came out, and I was like, is that the right person or not? But I knew that it was because it wasn't, the right apartment. And she came out, and I was in shock at the difference, at how much she had lied to me, the altercations of the photographs, complete fakery and complete trickery. So at that time, I had three choices. I could have taken her out on the date and wasted my money, wasted my time, and wasted her time because I wouldn't be interested in going on a second date just because of the fact that she had lied and manipulated her photographs and things like that. Just complete fakery. So I could have taken her out, like I said, and wasted my money, wasted my time, wasted hers, probably got her hopes up and had let her down anyways later on. Or, I could have let her come to the vehicle and told her an earful about how fake she was, about the photographs, how I felt like I'd been lied to, and I wasn't interested, and then left. Or I could have done what I actually did do, and that's started this truck up. I fired the engine up, put it in reverse, backed out, and took off. And I could see
Nice
her through the
move.
rearview mirror. She was doing that through the rearview mirror. And she was behind me. I could see her through the rearview mirror doing that. And she messaged me, "What the hell happened to you anyway?" And I spared her feelings, and I just told her that I wasn't ready for a relationship.
Oh, too nice. You should have told her the truth, buddy, for sure. She's in the wrong. She's 100% in the wrong. If you know that you're not, you know, up to standards at all for anyone to date you, it's in everybody's best interest that you take some time for yourself, figure out what you need to work through so that you can get yourself to the best version of yourself. We don't all need to be perfect. We don't all need to be 10 pounds, but don't be like morbidly obese. Like, try to at least care about your health a little bit. Most people who are looking for a partner want someone to be around for life. And when we look when not we, but when somebody looks at you and they can tell that you don't take care of yourself, it's just kind of it's an immediate stop sign for a lot of people of like, let's see what else is out there instead.
I wasn't ready to start dating yet. So I tried to let her down easily, and really, I should have told her the truth that I wasn't interested because she wasn't who she claimed to be. The photographs weren't real, and she'd already started out lying, manipulating. So why would I want to go on a date with somebody like that?
Hmm.
But that's the way it is now in this society that we live in. Everything is fake.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not just women, it's trying to fake their looks. It's men also trying to fake, their wealth to attract women. It's
Hmm.
all fakery, it's all trickery. And we have that, with relationships. But not only that, we have things that's much, much more worse than that. We have now this AI, and these AI videos, and YouTube is full of these. Facebook is full of these. TikTok is full of these AI created videos.
Hmm.
Complete fake, not even real, but they look real.
Hmm.
And you watch these, and it's difficult to tell reality from fiction.
Guys, I watched a video the other day of rabbits jumping on a trampoline. Have y'all seen this? Did you fall for it too? Because I saw it and I just literally thought all those bunnies were having fun on the trampoline. I didn't know it was AI. Totally AI, totally fake. I worry that I'm gonna get like horribly scammed someday and someone's gonna take all of my life savings and belongings. Because it's getting to a point where you can't discern anything. It's getting very, very hard to discern real versus fake anymore. It truly is.
Everything is so fake. If you see photographs, like I was talking about a minute ago on social media, they've all been altered, and these altercations are getting more and more sophisticated.
Mhm.
And who knows if what you're seeing now is actually a person? It could be a con man that's trying to, or a con woman that is set up with the fake photographs that AI made, and they're messaging you, and it's not even a real person.
Yeah, I've heard that's a huge thing with OnlyFans now. Is like that a lot of it, you're literally talking to a man from a basement in a foreign country. Like you're not even talking to the chick that you think you're talking to most of the time. That is if it's even a person you're talking to.
You're watching a video on YouTube, and it looks real. It looks like the people are real, but they're completely fabricated. They're not
Mhm.
real at all.
Mhm.
The storyline's not real. The video's not real. Nothing is real. It's just all complete fake. You look at the media, fake, not real.
Literally, when I watch the media, mainstream, I just laugh the entire. It's just so funny to me. It's like a big comedy. It's like just watching the Truman Show. The things that are reported on now in mainstream media is just it's so like far removed from the average person's life, and it's just such propaganda and such bullshit that I personally, to me it's just all one gigantic joke because I can't, if I go and I realize and let myself remember that people take it seriously, I it's disturbing to me.
Lies, propaganda, fake, manipulated videos. Same thing with the politicians. They say one thing, do something else.
Mhm.
They lie, they put on a show, they put on a front. It's not really them. It's
Mm-mm.
not their personality, not their real beliefs. I mean, it's just complete fakery. I remember Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election. She was taken off the stage. She was at, I forgot where she was at now, but she was having a speech to a few people that was there listening to her, and she had gotten sick or something, I remember. And someone got a video of her being put into the car by her aides, and you could tell by her legs that she had, passed out. And then later on, about an hour later, the media had followed the car to where she was staying at, to the hotel or whatever it was there she was staying at. And another woman came out that looked like Hillary, but it wasn't Hillary Clinton. You could tell because the woman looked really, really healthy. She looked vibrant. She looked probably 15 years younger, but it looked like Hillary Clinton, 15 years younger. Young, vibrant, ready to go. Fake. No doubt. The real Hillary Clinton was in there, laid up, sick, being attended to. But they wanted to put on a front, so
Mhm.
sent out, one of these body doubles into the parking lot to pretend to be Hillary Clinton to make the population, the media, just watch it and see it on the media and think she's okay, she's healthy, she's young, she's vibrant.
Yeah, they do this with I'm pretty sure it's all celebrities. I mean, the ones that are all in the club, they all have stunt doubles, body doubles, people who pretend to be them so that they don't, it's all fake. It's all fake. Moral of the story.
When it wasn't even her. Fakery, so much fakery. And now, the AI is making things really, really dangerous because
Mhm.
They can clone people's voices. They can make videos of people, me, you, anybody. All they need is a small sample, and they can make videos like this with you in it, with your voice in it. That it's difficult to tell that it's not you.
Mm-hmm.
And they can make these videos, people can, and put these out for propaganda to do harm. It's just so much fakery, and you can't tell what is real and what isn't real. Me, you'll see my real stuff here on this channel. You'll see my real stuff on my website, neilnickcreekmore.com. Anywhere else you see things, probably isn't me unless someone stole a video off of the YouTube here or something.
Yeah. Hi. I'm also a real person too, though. I promise. I'm not an AI robot. I'm just a lady, just a random person on the internet, random person out in the world. I'm just a person. Not anything fake here.
Clip the video, and that has happened before. So be very, very careful out there, guys, because things are not what they seem. Things are fake. Things aren't reality. We're being fed a reality, an alternative reality that isn't really reality.
Mm-hmm.
They do this to manipulate us,
Mm-hmm.
to get us to do things that they want us to do, to believe the way they want us to believe, to take certain actions they want us to take.
Mm-hmm.
And they are getting very sophisticated at this now. And the best way to do that and to get people to stay in line and to follow the narrative is to put forth, a fake narrative. And it's much more dangerous now than just men and women trying to trick each other into thinking they're better than what they are.
It is.
Women
It's
want
way
to
worse
look
than that
better, more sexy, more gorgeous, more beautiful to attract a man. And men want to look better by pretending to be richer, taller, more sophisticated than they actually are. That was bad enough. We're graduated way past that now with all this AI. And we see they're putting in these AI data centers. They're going to feed us
now.
our reality. Even though it's not real, it's manipulated, it's fake. They're going to feed it to us. They already are. They're way more advanced at this than what we actually think that they are. Who knows what we're seeing out here right now that I'm looking at in this Walmart parking lot is even real anymore. I mean, who knows? I may be somewhere in a chamber with a plug in my head feeding me this reality. I mean, who knows? It sounds
I hope that's not the case, really.
stupid. It sounds crazy. I don't think so. But who knows at this point? Who knows at this point? Because of where we're at now with all this AI, with all this technology, they're talking about brain implants. They're talking about all kinds of things. And it sounds conspiratorial because it probably is, but it's more fact, in my opinion, than it is fake because they come out and talk about it. But what I was going to say is that what they're talking about now is probably 10 years behind what they actually have.
Oh yeah, I think it's probably even more than that. I heard that I read somewhere that the people in power are at least 75 years ahead of us in terms of technology, and they just slowly roll it out in a very planned way so that they're able to monetize as much as possible off of it. Yeah. We'll try and do a video on that at some point in the future if I can find that video, but interesting.
And that's the part that may sound conspiratorial, is that they're not sharing it with the public, what they have now. They don't share it with the public. They want to be ahead of the public. They want to be able to use what they have against us to control us, to manipulate us, to do what they, to fulfill their agendas without us knowing about it. And if we know what technology that they have right now, we might wake up. We might be able to fight back. Like they're telling us about, 10-year-old technology, 10-year-old things that they can do even more. So,
Yeah, that's what they do. They make us think that we're all so far behind and this is just such a new frontier with all the new AI and technology. Meanwhile, they've had it for years and they've been already testing it, I'm sure, and using it on us. And I'm sure it's way more developed than they're telling us it is. And, who knows what that means for humanity, but
who knows if this is reality or not?
Truly.
Are we living in the Matrix?
I'm curious, guys. Tell me in the comments below if you're still watching. First of all, God bless you. Thanks for being here. Great to have you. But let me know, like, do you guys ever feel really disassociated from the real world? Because I feel that way all the time. I often find myself like in the middle of the day kind of waking up and being like, where am I? Like, what am I doing? I'm working. I know I'm working, and but why? And like, what am I doing here? And I don't know. I just have all these questions all the time, and I'm always thinking too much, I guess some would say. But I definitely, especially since 2020, I have never experienced such a disconnect from the people around me. Like, I feel a lot of times like I'm an alien or something, and the people around me just don't understand me. They don't think the way that I do. Like, I don't know, I know something they don't know, or maybe they know something I don't know. I don't know. It just, there's this disconnect. And let me know in the comments below. Do you also feel that way? I'm curious.
Everything seems fake anymore.
Mhm.
Very, very fake and unreal. And even the time feels like it's sped up.
Oh my God. It totally feels like that. It really, really does. I I try so hard to balance things. Like, for this, for example, doing YouTube, I've been trying to film every day, and I'm not kidding you. This is taking up so much more time than I ever thought it would. Now, first of all, I don't know how to edit videos, so obviously, like, if I say one word wrong or if I say something wrong in a video, I just delete the whole thing and I re-record it. And I'm not following a script or anything. I just hope that I remember whatever I said, and I just kind of re-record it and correct whatever it was that I said wrong. But it even that, like, I just, the time is just flying by. I don't have enough time in a day to do all the things that I need to do, which doesn't make sense to me because I should. I don't feel like I'm as busy as other people. And I just don't know why it seems like time is just like flying by, and it's impossible to keep up with everything. And I'm just tired, and I feel like I'm on this hamster wheel, like trying to keep up with everything and bills, and it's all just piling on. And it's just, it's hard. It's a lot.
It feels like time is passing much more quickly. I get up out of bed and it seems like just like that, the day's over and it's time to go back to bed again. It seems like my life is passing by so quickly. It seems like it's just pow, 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 pow every day. Pow, 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 pow.
Mhm.
And the next thing you know, or next thing I know, it's another birthday. I'm a year older, getting older, closer to being dead.
Yeah, I turn 29 next Thursday. I think it's next week. Yeah. Oh, it's my lucky time, 555, guys. It's my lucky time. I was born at 5:55 in the morning. But yeah, I can't believe this is my last year in my 20s, and I still feel like I'm 17 years old. I still, I can't believe how much time has gone by. It's scary. And I really hope it doesn't get faster as I get older, because if it gets faster, I don't know how I'm going to get anything done, because it's too quick to even plan or anything. I agree with that completely. Let me know, comments below. Do you think time is moving faster?
It doesn't seem real.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't seem real. Is it just my perception? Or is it reality? Or is there some kind of a rip in the matrix? I mean, who knows? Are we in a simulation?
I feel like CERN has something to do with it. We'll do a video on that if you don't know what it is. But definitely, they're doing something. They're manipulating time and the dimensions. There's something going on with that. I don't like it.
I don't know what we're in, to be honest about it, guys, because of the way things are and how fake things seem. But I know that something just isn't right. It just isn't right at all. So I don't know what you think. Have you seen this too? Have you seen this fake reality that we're in? Have you seen that everything is fake? The people are fake. Their personalities are fake. The photographs are fake. Everything right now is just fake. So much fake. That lady over there in that vehicle there, I know she keeps staring at me making this video. She's putting her stuff in her vehicle. She keeps looking over this way, trying to figure out what I'm doing, I guess. Should be pretty obvious what I'm doing, but to some people it's not, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe she thought I was sexy. I mean, maybe. Anyway, what you think in the comments below? about this. I'll be looking forward, to hearing your thoughts.
All right, I'm going to end the video there, guys. Follow his channel. I always link his stuff below, as I always do with everyone. I like to give people credit. I'm not here to take people's work. I'm just here to react to it because I just think it's fun. So thanks for being here, guys. Again, thanks for joining me on this journey with YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night. Love you. Bye.